Okay, I was born April 2nd, 1947, and I stayed here all the time with my folks. I have a half brother, and then I have another. I call him a brother. My folks raised him from the 7th grade on, and he graduated from high school here. But what I can remember us growing up, we had horses, we had sheep and cows, pigs, chickens, and all of us had chores to do, and we had to do them in the mornings, and then at night when we got home from school, we had them to do that night. We used to milk grade B cows. This was the old barn right over there, and we used to milk about probably 10, 12 head, and we separated the milk for cream, and we hauled a 10-gallon can to town, and they'd ship it to Tamales Bay down in California, and it taught us it showed us how to work, and I wouldn't trade my younger days for nothing. I learned, we used to cut hay with the old tractors, with the mowing machine and side delivery rakes, and we had an old chopper, and we had 3 wagons that we hauled the hay in, and it's all gone now, but we used to have a derrick, and you had nets in the bottom, and you had one guy would hook up a long rope to this, like a trip. It would trip, and you'd set this derrick, and it had a boom, and it would swing over, and you had one man on a tractor pulling the loads out of they called him a derrick man, and that was always my job because I was the youngest, and we would pull it up there, and it would swing. We'd set it with cables and everything, and wherever we wanted to make the chopped hay, we just you couldn't really jerk on that rope, because if you did, it would try to jerk your arms off at the shoulders. You just barely flipped it, and it would trip, and then the guy on the ground to get back in the wagon, pull the nets back over to the wagon, and the derrick man would put it in reverse and back down. He'd put it in there, and then he would take off and go get another load of hay. And like I said, we had three old wagons. Now it would take, at that time it took 3 guys, 4 guys to do a job, but now I have a swather that cuts it, rakes, makes a windrow, and then I got a chopper, and I have feed wagons and an elevator, and 2 men can do the job nowadays that used to take 4.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the economy, if it wasn't for the farms, and of course most people have to work out now, it's tough to make a living strictly on the farming, and but it's very important to keep this farming in the valley going, and there's too many of these people are selling out to subdividing and stuff and houses, and then they sell the water off to the U.S. Fish and Game. The weeds take over, and once agriculture is dead, there's no water. If we can't keep water in this valley, farming is on the downhill grade. And it's really terrible that what our government has done on this water and stuff.
What does it mean to you to be a Fallonite, a native Fallon? What does it mean to you?
I like what I'm proud to be from Fallon. It's a small, it's getting bigger all the time, the community, but I don't like the nightlife, the big bright lights and stuff, but I just think the kids that raise on the farm and stuff, they learn good ethics to survive in this world.
What's your favorite thing about ranching?
The independent, to be able to put in a crop, see the results of the crop, see the labor of your cows, always trying to improve your cows with bulls and stuff, and the plus end results of farming is what I like about it. The independent. You're your own boss, and if you goof up, you have nobody to blame but yourself. In fact, I've been replacing gates, just like the one behind me. Cows broke them all down, so my dad put these gates in, and they were all 14-foot gates. Well, over here, that gate over there, I just went and spent $200 to fix that gate, and I ordered a 14-foot gate. Well, when I went to put it up, my dad had put a 16-foot done gate, so it was my mistake, but it was $200 mistake on my part.
We're at the Fallon Livestock Exchange here in Fallon, where the Nevada Cattlemen's Association 48th annual bull sale. It's sponsored by the Nevada Cattlemen's Association. It's held at Nevada Livestock Exchange as a central location for seed stock producers to bring their quality bulls to this location, and then in turn for the Nevada livestock producers to come and purchase those bulls at this sale. These bulls go home, they're turned out on the rangelands with those mother cows, and the offspring of these bulls will be sold in 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 years down the road on a fantastic market, we hope. The current listing is 116 bulls, and they're going to sell anywhere from $1,500 clear up to $6,000, depending on the demand for each individual genetic bull that's being looked at and viewed by the buyers. Well, in Nevada, it depends on the environment you're running in, but on our public lands grazing where water's limited and feed is limited, you're looking for a moderate frame bull that produces females that will have moderate milk, easy fleshing, low maintenance energy requirements so that they can sustain themselves on our desert range environment. And that's the type of bulls that our seed stock producers have grown accustomed to bring into Nevada for us to market for them.
And what's unique about the Fallon?
The Fallon what?
What's unique about the Fallon sale?
The Fallon location, what is unique about it is the fantastic facilities that Monty Brook and company here at Fallon Livestock Exchange provides. It's a very functional and welcoming location, and it's somewhat central located for all of our buyers and sellers.
The Fallon Livestock Exchange was built here in 1991. I've been here for 11 years. It was built from an owner in California in 1991, and since then we've added on. We've made the capacity from approximately 1,600 to almost 4,000 now. We've added on. It is the key market for livestock producers in the state of Nevada and Eastern California to bring their livestock here. Our sale days is on Tuesdays. We start at 11 o'clock with the sheep, goats, and pigs, and at 1 o'clock we sell cattle land. We have special sales on Saturdays in the fall of the year in October, November, December, and January, where we sell from 2,500 or 2,000 to 2,500 calves and yearlings on the specials on Saturdays in the fall. There's only 2 livestock auctions in the state of Nevada, and we're the key market, we feel, for area producers to merchandise and sell their livestock. Here today, people travel all over to come here. There's producers here from 5 states: Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, and California is represented here today. There's buyers from them states here today also to buy these bulls. It's an awful good way for the cattlemen in the West here to buy seed stock for their ranch. Well, all these people that come here, all the producers that's from out of the area, they stay in our motels here in Fallon. They eat in our restaurants. They go to our lounges. They spend a lot of money here. Like our producers that bring bulls here to this sale, they'll be here from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Some of them stay tonight. So some of them are here 4 days, some are 2 and 3 days. And they all visit our restaurants and our lounges, our gas stations. It's a big boost for the county and for the city of Fallon.
This bull sale put on by the Nevada Cattlemen's Association is a major fundraiser tool for the Nevada Cattlemen's. The Nevada Cattlemen's Association represents all the ranchers in Nevada and handles lobbies for the ranchers and handles a lot of the different issues that are facing the rancher in today's world. A lot of the issues that we're facing the ranchers today, there's the sage grouse issue in Nevada as far as habitat for the sage grouse. If that's grazing animals, if the sage grouse are put on a endangered species list, that will impact our industry greatly. We also have the wild horse issue on our grazing permits, competing with the cattle, and that's a very emotional and hot button issue today. So the money that's raised from this sale today helps us support these issues that are vital to the livestock industry. Okay, yes, this event, the Fallon Bull Sale, was started in 1966. This is our 48th sale, and it was started at that time as the major fundraising mechanism for our association. It's a very good economic benefit for a midwinter thing for Nevada. And it's also a chance for the ranchers, after being holed up all winter, to be able to come to town, and we have a dinner and a banquet and a dance the night preceding the sale here. So it's a nice social outing for our livestock ranchers. And then when they also come to town here, they also buy their supplies, and so it's a very economic upbeat for Fallon. Yes, agriculture in Nevada is the number 2 industry behind mining. 93% of Nevada is federally controlled property, so our industry depends on the BLM and the U.S. Forest Service as far as their grazing permits to go along with their ranching operations. So most counties here, agriculture is, all the rural counties in Nevada, agriculture is a major tax base for the counties themselves.